G'day guys, welcome back to, that's on a bit of an angle. That's better. We're back. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I wanted to chat about belief systems and go into a little bit more depth about why men find it so hard to change and find it so hard to actually change things in their life. And with all of the work that I do around men's coaching within my client groups, within the guys that I work with currently, and within a couple of the free projects that I run with groups of guys, like one of the big things that comes up initially for them is that they don't believe that they can change. And it's a really interesting thing because they have such a solid belief that they simply cannot change, and that's just how it is, right? And there's a few things that go into this which I'm going to get into. So one of the first big reasons that men don't believe they can change is that they actually surround themselves with other people who are so comfortable with staying exactly the same. Now, this can look like family, as hard of a pill that is to swallow. Your family, if they are so content and so comfortable with staying exactly where they are and staying exactly the same and not being willing to work on themselves and develop themselves and actually change their life, if you're constantly surrounding yourself with that kind of person, you're unconsciously, meaning you don't even realize it's happening, you're going to take on some of their traits, which meaning that you will not feel like you can change either. And you'll start to see things in your day-to-day, you'll start to see things in your reality, you'll start to see things in your world that are going to back up that belief. Let me give you an example. If you're constantly surrounding yourself with people who don't believe they can change, you'll start to gather evidence from that reality that will back up that belief. And that can come in the form of stories. So that specific person might be your mum, dad, brother, sister, uncle, cousin, whatever the fuck. Can be a friend, can be coffee shop, barista, can be fucking anyone in your reality. It's just someone in your circle that you spend a lot of time with. If you go to the coffee shop every day, can 100% be the person that makes you coffee every single fucking day. If they consistently tell you a story about how they've tried to do this and it didn't work, and they've tried to do this and it didn't work, and they've tried to do this and it didn't work, etc., 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 and every single time they have said to you that it didn't work and they failed and they didn't change and they stayed exactly the same, in your mind you have now listened to that story 50 times, and it's just strengthened the belief within yourself that you cannot change either, because you've heard someone do it 50 times and they haven't been able to change. So why would you even for a second start to believe that you can change? Because all you've heard is how this person's tried 50 different things and they haven't been able to change. So now in your reality, all that you've heard is that every time someone tries to change, they fail. So now your belief that you can't change is fucking rock solid. So the second part to this is, what do you do about it? What do you do about changing that belief? And how do you do it? It's pretty fucking simple, to be honest. You start surrounding yourself with people who do believe they can change. And you start surrounding yourself with people who have got stories about how they did something and it transformed their fucking life. Come and talk to any of the guys that have done the journey of strength. Come and talk to any of the guys that have done any form of work with me at all. And they'll tell you that doing this work, not even with me, just working on yourself, developing yourself as a man and investing in your own growth is going to help you change one way or another. It can be the smallest, most incremental change, or it can be a fucking life transformation, which I've had experiences with clients, I've had experiences with myself. I've invested 100K into my own personal development, and it's at points only giving me tiny little incremental changes, and I've thought, is this even worth it? At the same time though, I've had multiple occasions where my life has completely fucking transformed like that. And I'm gonna wrap it up with this. Another reason why men don't believe they can change is they're not taking action. You know, you're not taking action, brother. You're sitting in your house, you're binge watching Netflix and Disney Plus and Stan and YouTube. You know, if you're watching me on YouTube, all for it. But if you're watching some random bullshit that's not helping you, get that shit out, man. Like, your lack of action will keep you in the same cycle. That's just how it is. You need to take action to get out of the cycle. You need to take action to change the belief. You need to take repetitive action again and again and again and again to get you out of the cycle. Otherwise, if you have taken actions before to get you into this belief system, okay, you can't change. The action is listening to the stories that people tell you to strengthen that belief that you can't change. And then you take no action at all to change it. What's going to happen? You're going to stay in that same cycle. You're going to continue in that space. You're going to continue to probably spiral. You're going to continue to spiral down and down and down and down. And this belief system that you can't change is going to cause you to have all these negative thoughts, all these unresourceful states, all these unresourceful behaviors. You're just going to be in the fucking pit, man. And I don't need to go into detail about what happens when a man gets in the pit and he's in there for long enough, because you're going to get to a point, and this might be really, really hard to hear for some men. You're going to get to a point where you're sick of the thoughts, you're sick of the things that you've said, you're sick of the actions or the lack of, and you're sick of the behaviors that you're displaying. And you're going to think, how can I stop this? And because you have the belief that you can't change, you're going to look for a way out. There's like an instant kill switch. And that can come in many forms. That can come with rope around the neck. That can come with overdosing. That can come with, you know, driving along, looking at a tree in the car and putting your foot down and aiming right at it. It can come in many ways for a man. And I do not want any more fucking men to get to that point when I know that you can change, and it's simply just a belief system that you don't think you can. And I'm here to fucking tell you, man, you can change. Start surrounding yourself with people that believe in you. Start surrounding yourself with people that have done the work and that have done the change. Surround yourself with them and listen to the stories about how they've changed their fucking life. And take action, brother. Take some damn big action on getting what you want in life. Because you have two options. The way I see it is you have a couple of options. One, you stay in the cycle and you spiral. Or two, you take some fucking action right now and you get the life that you want. Anyway, that is me for today. Thank you very much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you feel like there is a man that would really benefit from watching this, please share it with him. I would appreciate it a lot. My mission and my vision for this life that I'm living right now is to be able to change the lives of men, to help them truly thrive in their life. So if there is a man that you believe would benefit from watching this, please share it with him. Cheers.